Welcome to Alyang Kennels. If you're looking to buy a puppy, here are 5 questions that you should be asking the person that you're buying a puppy from, because these questions will differentiate between a good breeder and a puppy seller. Let's go. Everyone asks about price at saka kung may papeles yung aso na PCCI papers. But here is the first question that you should be asking. Anong mga bitamina at saka mga supplements na binigay nyo sa inahin during pregnancy and lactation? Because ang pinaka-importante ang inahin at the start of all of this.
Maraming buyers ang nakatuon sa puppies, pero ang totoo, everything starts with the mother. Ang health, growth at development, quality ng litter, ay kadalasang replikasyon ng care na natatanggap ng dam during the pregnancy and lactation. Tanungin ang breeder tungkol sa deworming protocol, proper nutrition, calcium management, omega supplementation at paano siyang inaalagaan pagkatapos manganak. Bakit mahalaga nito? Dahil sa panahon ng pagbubuntis at pagdedede, ang katawan ng dam ang nagbibigay ng lahat ng nutrients na kailangan ng mga puppies para sa kanilang development. A responsible breeder just doesn't focus on producing puppies. They also prioritize the health and the recovery of the mother. Tandaan, ang isang mahusay na puppy program ay hindi nagsisimula sa araw na pinanganak mga tuta. Nagsisimula ito months before the puppies are even born.
It's not enough to ask, have your puppies had any issues? But dapat ang tanongin nyo, may orthopedic issues ba ang mga bloodlines nyo?
Maraming buyers na nagtatanong, healthy ba ang mga parents? Pero ang totoo, hindi sapat ang simpleng tanong na yon. Mas mahalagang malaman kung may history of knuckling, weak pastones, ano, ligament issues o iba pang growth-related concerns sa linya ng mga aso. Bakit? There is no perfect bloodline. Even the best and brightest show dogs here on this earth have strengths and weaknesses. Ang mahalaga is that the breeder is responsible in managing the breeding program para mabawasan ang mga potential issues for the following generations. And remember, breeder na kayang pag-usapan and to open the conversation with regards to the weakness of their bloodlines ay kadalasang mas mapagkakatiwalaan kaysa sa breeder na magsasabing perfect lahat ng mga kanyang aso. Because responsible breeding is not about hiding problems. It's about understanding them, managing them, and continuously improving the bloodline.
One of the most overlooked questions not asked by people buying puppies here in the Philippines is, what kind of flooring are your puppies raised on?
Maraming tao ang tumitingin sa puppies at ang unang napapansin lang ay kung gaano siya ka-cute. Pero what most people don't see is the environment that helped shape the puppy habang lumalaki siya. So here is what you should ask the breeder. What type of flooring are the puppies? Do they get access to grass and natural surfaces? What kind of exercise do they get and how are they socialized? What's their day-to-day environment like? Bakit mahalaga to? Because during the first few months of a puppy's life, mabilis ang development ang kanilang bones, joints, muscles, and overall structure. And when we're talking about giant breeds, the environment plays a huge role in how they physically develop. So for example, puppies that spend most of their time on slippery tiles or poor footing without enough opportunities to move and explore can develop movement and structural issues as they grow. On the other hand, access to grass, natural surfaces, proper exercise, and safe play areas helps build strong muscles, better coordination, and more balanced structure. So tandaan, a great puppy isn't built by genetics alone. Yes, bloodlines matter, but the way that a puppy is raised and the environment that they experience during those critical early months can just be as important as what is written on their pedigree.
At what age do your puppies start learning how to be independent? Temperament starts early.
A lot of people think training starts kapag nauwi na nila yung puppy. Pero in reality, the foundation of a good temperament starts much earlier, habang nasa breeder pa sila. So here's what you should ask the breeder. Exposed ba ang mga puppies sa everyday household sounds katulad ng TV, vacuum, electric fan, sasakyan, at iba pang mga normal na ingay sa bahay? Nakakapaglakad ba sila sa mga iba't surfaces tulad ng tiles, rubber mats, grass, and concrete? Also ask, nakaka-meet ba sila ng mga iba-ibang tao? Do they also spend time away from their litter mates or from their mother? At nagsisimula na ba sila maging comfortable sa crate or confinement areas? At bakit ito mahalaga? Because the first few weeks of a puppy's life are a critical learning period. Ito yung panahon kung saan nadidevelop ang confidence, adaptability, and social skills nila. Puppies that are properly exposed to different sounds, environments, people, and experiences usually grow into dogs that are more confident, more stable, and easy to adjust sa kanilang bagong home. Kaya tandaan, a good temperament doesn't happen by accident. It comes from early socialization, proper exposure, and responsible puppy raising. Because temperament training starts weeks before a puppy ever goes home.
Anong support ba ang ibibigay mo once the puppy gets home? Pwede ba kitang tawagan at all hours and at any time?
Honestly, this is one of the most important questions you can ask. Pero madalas ito rin ang nakakalimutan ng maraming buyers. Kasi ang totoo, dito nagsisimula ang tunay ng test ng isang breeder. Anyone can hand over a pup. Anyone can sell a pup. Bentahan lang pwede rin. But not everyone is willing to support you after the pup leaves the kennel. So ask your breeder these. Available ba sila to help with the feeding transitions kung magpapalit kayo ng pagkain para sa aso or tuta? Can they guide you with the growth monitoring of your puppy? Do they provide advice on supplements, vitamins, and nutrition? Will they help if you encounter health or development concerns? And especially for giant breeds, can they guide you through the puppy's critical growth stages? Bakit to mahalaga? Because during the first few months in a new home, maraming pwedeng mangyari. Minsan, bumababa ang appetite ng puppy. Minsan, may concerns about growth, movement, or development. And sometimes you'll have questions that Google simply can't answer. That's where a good breeder makes a difference. A responsible breeder doesn't just disappear after the sale. Pag nabentahan ka ng tuta, hindi nawawala yung breeder mo. They stay available to answer questions, share recommendations, and help monitor the puppy's development as it grows. Kaya tandaan, a seller gives you a puppy, but a breeder gives you support, guidance, and long-term commitment to the dog's well-being. Because the relationship shouldn't end just after the payment. It should continue long after the puppy goes home with you. So bago ka bumili ng puppy, don't just look at the price. Take time to look at the breeder's process, their knowledge, and their level of commitment that they put into raising their dogs. Because at the end of the day, the cheapest puppy isn't always the best value. A good breeder invests time, effort, experience, and resources long before a puppy is ever available to go home. Yun talaga ang binibili mo. Dahil ang isang responsible breeder isn't just producing puppies. They're helping to build healthier, better adjusted dogs and setting them up for a better future from day one.
You're not just buying a puppy, but ang binibili mo ay knowledge ng breeder. So choose very wisely, both the breeder and the puppy. I hope you found this video useful. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button or add a comment. Until the next video, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.